horrible, slap, sucking gas, hanky-panky.
You're excited.
Jack.
Check out these nipples.
Dude, those things.
Key cards.
I mean, that's crazy. It kind of looks like, yeah, I mean, you look ripped right now.
Thanks,
I
dude.
mean, it's like
G.I. Joe.
I look like a flabby piece of shit, and then
Pork chop sandwiches.
you look ripped.
You guys
shredded.
Well, thank you, but I'm not. You guys remember those old G.I. Joe commercials? And then someone went back and overdubbed stuff on them? Pork chop sandwiches. Oh. No? Nothing?
I think so.
I remember watching them on E-Bomb's World.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Anyway, grabbing your knee. What's going on over there? Right before we started, you were
Oh.
stretching your knee out, and
My whole body fucking hurts.
what'd you do?
Nothing.
Old man.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. Oh, see it right there? It's the side. It's the tendon right here that runs through here. That spot. Oh my God. If you, I mean,
No.
If you only knew.
oh, like I barely even touch it. It just shoots pain.
It's one of the best parts about getting old. Like, you guys ever sneeze and throw your back out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you know it's a downhill.
I didn't
That's like the
sneeze,
turning
though.
point.
I'm just living.
I know. Like
I
you,
was laying
you
in bed
flip,
last-
flip a hamburger and fucking throw your back out?
Yeah.
That's living, baby.
It's just your life now.
Sucks.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I probably just need to lose some weight.
Man. It'll help.
It will.
Just don't lose too much weight, then that's going to be a problem too.
I think
Yeah.
one of the keys to getting older is staying flexible. You want to stay dexterous.
Yeah, I remember being a little kid. It's funny you bring that up. And my dad had a friend that was in town, so he was staying over. And I walked out and he was just stretching. And I was just sitting next to him. He goes, "You don't have to stretch." He goes, Don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
He bends down and gets the hammies nice and warm.
One day you'll wish you stretched.
One day you'll wish you were limber. Episode 113. We ready to get rolling?
113 such a lame number.
Yeah,
There's nothing
cool there. But you want the bonus content? That's how you or how you get it is you sign up on Patreon. You can find a link to the episode description. Welcome to all the new silly goose geese, super dupers, and whatever it is. Pick your favorite tier. But again, that's patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. That was
I'm a mess,
That
dude.
was a goose on a deathbed right
Yeah.
there. You also get some exclusive merch. We got some new merch we can't show you right now, but on top of the massive merch drop we had just a couple weeks ago, we do have a John the Corner t-shirt coming your way. Or it should be out right now. We
I
can
get
say
a little taste of John.
we didn't have. It's not
Or is that
finalized
too
yet.
early?
Not finalized.
No. Of him.
Oh,
What he's all about.
getting character?
Yeah. Can you think you can?
I don't know if I can pull
Is
it
it too
off.
early?
I'll try to weave some John in though.
Okay.
If the timing's right.
All right.
If you want to send something into the show, the email is heyguys@canyoudon'tpodcast.com. Be sure to check out Scatcast. You
What was that? The turkey?
finally brought in these card boxes, the Can You Don't Scatcast crossover. We have them right here. I mean, I'm opening mine.
Oh, God.
There's way
We're
too much to open in there for one show. But
Well, we can
What about just one?
one something. Oh
a
man,
little
you're
one.
right.
there's packs after packs after
Guys,
packs.
look.
You guys
This
want to
is
check
crazy.
out? Yeah, man.
I can't really show off because they all look the same. But there's 1 million cards in here. Is there really 1 million cards?
1 million ants.
And we're thinking about like we.
Birdhouse card, hot air balloon,
I know.
Zach Flannery, and a couple of geeses.
That's one of my
Go-
favorites.
Look at their little mini cards.
I know. We'll make a little video of us opening these boxes off air. But thank you, Zach.
My pleasure.
That's awesome.
Those are our T206 tobacco-sized cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Look how cute they are.
Oh, look at them.
They're
It's
totes
like
and adorbs.
those guys would fit like right in a Cracker Jack box.
Oh, yeah.
That is so pretty. Is that a bloody?
Focus, you fucking camera.
Don't
Is that a blood covered birdhouse? I see.
It might be blood. It might be jizz.
Might be
Oh.
cum covered.
It might be a doctor visit.
Whoops.
Yeah. If you're bleeding out of your jizz or in your jizz,
Yeah.
or whatever, you know what I'm trying to say.
Whatever my dad
Bleeding
used to
while
say.
you're jizz, yeah.
If you're bleeding while you're jizzing, then you're having a good time.
Well, thank you to everybody that
That's
purchased
what his
those.
dad always said.
Yeah.
We had a blast making those for everybody. So
Yeah, no, we appreciate it. And we're coming up with a little thing. maybe a way to give away one of these packs.
Yes, we still have a couple left that we'd love to give away to a listener.
Awesome.
Give it away now.
And then also, Zach, we're doing lap time today. Do you have a little preview?
We're doing Olympic stuff.
Olympic stuff. 'Tis the season.
There's some crazy shit that they used to do in the Olympics.
Oh,
we're going to talk about it.
Can't wait to hear it. We
got a quick
little we got a quick little email from our son Corey. Brian, you have to read this one.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Okay. How? I can do this.
Me.
I've been coughing a lot today. Hey, Grundle twins. I just finished listening to the episode about the secret gnome society, and it returned a lost memory to me. He didn't even put it. He did this on purpose. There's no fucking period. Our thing back in the day was to take people's garden gnomes and go to the bar with them. Take a bunch of pictures with the gnome out partying all night and return the gnome with the picture. Return the gnome with the pictures.
That is funny.
It's amazing how fast a garden gnome can become the life of a party. I've removed all punctuation. I fucking guy. In hopes that Brian will struggle to read this. You piece of shit.
Brilliant.
Thanks, Corey. You fucking asshole.
Brilliant.
Also a really funny idea.
That's a loving. Yes, I love it.
I mean, this story has to come from. Like, was it back in the day we had to go get your photos developed?
Yeah.
Like, head by. What was your local spot? We had a place called F Stop. You go drop off your film roll.
We did it at, I think it's Walmart.
Walgreens, yeah.
Or Walgreens.
Yeah.
I think at Walmart is where we did it.
You guys had actual buildings. Yeah, it was all just independent companies.
24-hour photo back in the day.
Walmart owned everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once they started doing the 24, that was crazy.
Whoa. You're telling me if I come back in 24 hours, I'm going to have all the gnome pictures? Yep, you betcha. Fuck
like,
yeah,
dude. I'll
see you tomorrow at 2:36.
The disposable camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, it's so easy. I have one in one of my drawers. I don't even know what's on it.
Ooh, go get it developed.
I'm scared to get it developed.
No.
What the fuck's on it?
Well, I mean, you don't tell anybody. You still go do it.
Yeah, but someone's looking at them. I mean, remember that?
I think that's the worst they've seen.
Well,
the judgment, though. The judgment.
Oh no, you guys got to get over the judgment.
I mean, it's all. Do they still develop film?
Someone has to. Yeah, it's got to still be out there.
Is it some guy that's like 70? Because then I would do it. But if it's some kid that's got a cell phone with him, snapping pics of it,
well, that's okay.
I don't even know what's on there.
Then you have a lawsuit, dude. This is the tale of the disposable camera.
Maybe I'll finish out the roll if there's any on it, and then maybe I'll just develop myself.
Oh, yeah?
I did that back in college. You go in the dark room, and not like a dark room with the red light, pitch black, and you have to learn how to
feel.
You do all by feel. Take it out and put it in a little case.
And you just happen to have a dark room with like the film juice. What is it called?
Well, no, you don't need that.
Dip it in the bucket.
You don't need that yet.
What?
That's just. Dude, I'm talking about just getting the film out of the camera.
Oh, just looking at it.
No. I'm talking about getting the film out of the camera to put it in the little black cup.
Oh, that's the scary part?
Yeah, because you do it with no light.
Yeah, but then
you go into a dark room and then you develop in there.
basket.
You have the red light in there.
Okay.
And then the hookers because it's a red light district. But
Heyo.
yeah, the part where it's just
Speaking
black.
of
You can't
hookers-
even see the hand in front of your face.
I know. Speaking of hookers.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Mickey Mouse guest appear. Mm-hmm. Just pops out.
What are we looking for today, John?
Please don't tell the cops. I won't. Because you're a legend. Now get out of here.
Sure do appreciate it.
Thanks, John.
Don't kill me.
Don't turn me in. He's begging for his life. Should we turn him in? Okay. Right after we get ice cream.
Should we tell Minnie that Mickey's been sleeping around?
Been sleeping around? Press A for yes. B for ice cream. Okay. Rocky Road it is. Have a good day, Mickey.
Oh boy. Ice cream. Cough.
All right, we got a goofy starting question. Let's roll.
Hey, shut up. Start the show already.
Not a high amount of money, but it seems about right for this.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a gamble. And, I mean, honestly, a pain in the ass. Would you rather be given $250,000 right now? Okay? You're like, I want it. I'm like, here you go.
In a briefcase that you just hand it to me?
Yeah. Gotta have some smaller
big
bills.
bills, yeah.
Some smaller bills. Like you've always dreamt of opening a briefcase full of money. So your request is like, can you put a couple of like 1s and 10s in there just to make sure it looks full? And put the 20s on top, please.
It's like $50.
Can you break this 50? All right, so $250,000.
Sorry, we don't accept cash.
Or every day for the next year, a piece of fruit will whisper a helpful secret in your ear. It's a different fruit every day, and you don't know which type of fruit is holding the secret. I think the most important word in that is a helpful secret.
Yeah.
Not just a secret. Not just like, your mom's cheating on your dad. That's not helpful.
Someone spiked your coffee.
Yeah. And you're like, thank you.
Might be a stock tip or something.
Yeah, thanks, banana. Exactly. So a helpful secret. So defining the word helpful, because it could be, I'm just picturing, oh man.
This is a good would you rather.
Like talking to fruit, just in general, there's no way to sanely listen to a fruit.
I ain't listening to no kumquat.
Especially in public.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere.
Because if it's not at home, you got to go to in public to do the grocery store, right?
And I'd like to think you have to hear the secret. You can't just wake up on a Tuesday and be like, I don't have time for bananas. Like, I'm not doing this today. Like, you have to get this secret. And is it localized fruit? Or are you on Amazon shipping in some tasty delight from India?
Dude, that's so much fruit to go through.
I know. I mean, you just have to listen to them. You could line them up and then just run down the line with your ear. No, but I picture someone like going to your grocery store. Hey, Brian. Hey, Doug. And you just walk over to the produce section and start listening to grapes.
And they're just used to it.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know. He said he has to do it for a year. I haven't asked any questions.
Imagine having to crawl up, like into the pile of like apples.
The back rack. And
Yeah.
I think you find like an orange, right? And all the oranges that day are telling you a secret. Right? Like it's just that type of fruit. So if you grab an orange and you hold it up, all the oranges have the secret and they're going to tell you. You don't have to go through every orange. No way.
Okay.
There's no way. Just that type. It just has to be that type of fruit. So it's either going to be a banana with the secret, the orange with the secret, the grapes with the secret.
Because they're all talking.
Yeah.
They're all sharing the secret together.
Gossiping around the produce. What's the produce gossip today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a stock thing. You could, like, you're not ready for it. Like, you're kind of out of it, and you pick up a fucking star fruit or a pineapple. You hold it's like, the winning lottery numbers are 5, 6, 12, 20. Shit. Fuck. Oh, fuck. And then it doesn't talk anymore.
Yeah, it says it one time.
So now you're in there fucking choking a pineapple. Tell me your secrets!
Say it again!
Hey, Brian, we talked about this. You can't yell at the fruit. I'll let you listen to the fruit.
You can listen to the fruit all you want.
All you want. No harm, no foul. You start choking my pineapples, it's going to be a fucking problem. How many pineapples did Brian choke? No, but yeah, you have to just move around the produce section and find the secret. It could be huge.
I just picture, how some people like they go around, they're like squeezing a melon, like, no, putting it back.
Not what I need.
But they're like, oh, look at that guy over there checking on the fruit, and you're like, God, say it again, bitch.
What was after the number 12?
Like, dude,
what?
That guy is very specific about
12,
his fruit.
5, fucking what? What? Just squeezing it so hard. I can't say it again.
Yeah, the gurgling sound.
Say it, pineapple!
Come back tomorrow.
Your hands are bleeding.
Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow. Maybe you'll get another secret. God, that's funny.
Okay, but he says it. That doesn't mean you have to go use the secret. That's just the secret.
It's just the secret.
Yeah.
You have to figure out what to do with it. So it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But the payoff could be huge, or $250,000, and not have to worry about listening to fruit. Like, you could be making billions off these fruit secrets.
Mm-hmm. Like the lottery numbers or something.
Secret recipes. Who won the Super Bowl?
Just capitalizing off the fact that you can talk to fruit. That's a TV show or something.
Yeah.
Movie series.
And like trying to not look crazy. Like you're walking around, you pick up a banana, and you're like, like doing a little stretch. You just hold it up to your ear, and you're like, nothing.
I think you would do that in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you're just trying to play it cool. Yeah. After like
3 weeks in.
Yeah, you're like a month in.
Sick
you're
of
like,
this shit!
Yeah. I mean, that's...
What haven't I listened to? You just have like a little check box. You pick it up. Nope. Plum.
Those pomegranates are full of shit.
Yeah. Cross off plum. Move on to the next one.
So is it localized?
I think that was the only fair way to do
Yeah,
it. If you have to
'cause-
order all the fruit from the world
Yeah.
and put it to your ear,
It's
or else
got to
your
be
day
within
can't continue.
Let's say it's in with like a 5 mile range. That's big because that's your whole day.
Mm-hmm.
5 miles is if you live in a city, 5 miles is a lot of fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Or same if you live if you live in an apple orchard, they're all talking to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a lucky day if the apple had the secret.
Imagine
You start
walking
there and you pick it up and it's like, "Hey Brian, you're like, don't care. Just had to hear your voice so I can continue with my life."
and what he was gonna say was
Something
gonna
really
change
good.
your fucking life.
Your wife's cheating on you. And you fucking walk over and pick up a peach and it's like, there is no God.
Yeah.
You're like, Jesus, peach.
Yeah.
Fucking atheist peaches.
helpful. Have a good day. Thanks, Peach. Poop. The secret to the universe is don't care.
Don't care.
Next. Heard it. Won't help.
Yeah, and you can't ask for all the stuff up front. You
No.
got to come back every day.
Yep. Every day. 1 year, though. So it's just going to be could be, I'm going to listen to some fruit.
$250,000 will change your life, but you're not retiring.
No.
So it's
Gotta
a
be smart with
good
it.
chunk of money.
Yeah.
But
You could buy so much fruit with that.
you could.
Yeah. I mean, even just trying to sneak in some listens like at breakfast, you're out to brunch. You're like, oh, yeah, it's so funny. Lay your head down on your fruit bowl. They're all talking over each other.
At least then you'll never be lonely.
Yeah. I mean, fruit secrets is a lonely life.
That might seem even lonelier.
Talk to
'Cause,
me,
like,
fruit. Passion fruits loves me.
It's like you go insane and all you're talking to is fruit.
You're basically every homeless guy in Spokane.
Yeah.
What's the difference between that and cats? Come on. It's not that much.
Not much. Cats don't have secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Cats just hate.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have the fruit with a secret. At least I'm getting something out of it.
And you stab a strawberry out to eat, and you're like, that's so funny. And you like pretend to hold your arm and your fork with your strawberry on top up to your ear, and it's just like, your fly's down. And you're like,
You know,
just put the strawberry down and zip your fly up.
yeah.
That's crazy. So then what'd you say next at work?
What if you just one day you just kind of forget and you're just like you
die.
go to grab an apple.
Oh, yeah.
You're about ready to take a bite and it's like the lottery winners are and you essentially
No, say it.
yeah.
I'm so sorry. You're spitting it out. And it's like,
yeah.
Do you eat the fruit after it gives you a tip?
Yeah, I
See
think so.
that's weird
That's
too.
sad.
It's like
The bigger the tip, the bigger the bite. As my dad used to always say.
That is funny in itself too, where it's like they give you this thing and you're just like, thanks, orange or whatever, and you just peeling it off,
Peeling skin off.
throwing it in the trash.
Can't wait to win $280 million tomorrow. Thanks, Orange. You're welcome.
It's like a fortune cookie.
Yeah.
You have to finish it to get the wish to come true.
Get
or
the
whatever.
wish. Oh, if that's the case, no fucking way.
Sad.
Just for the experience to say that fruit are talking to me, I'm gonna pick that one because that's a unique human interaction that I can't pass on.
Yeah,
Money's money.
If it's localized to it's where it's reasonable, you're not spending all day.
It tells you a secret, but it's in a different language. You're like, God damn it.
Yeah, Google Translate.
Yeah, better be fucking
Can
quick
you
on
repeat
it.
that again?
Now you're holding a fruit up and your phone.
Yeah, it's like fucking.
Everyone's just some old lady just buying lettuce, looking at you, and you're just like, say it again. Beep, beep.
I'm sorry.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Fuck. Come on, banana. Say it again. Es muy importante. Es muy importante. Habla español. I know, banana.
Siri's like, sorry, I didn't get that.
I didn't get that.
La
Por qué?
biblioteca.
Yeah. Okay, what are you picking, Brian? Money or fruit?
I'll probably do the fruit just because there could be
Something big.
Yeah, it's like the chance of it. It's only for a year. Is that what you said, or forever?
1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm at home all day, every day, either with my kids or by myself anyway.
Well,
so,
now you're getting out because you have to go listen to fruit.
yeah,
So that's good for you. Get your steps in.
yeah.
So it's a health benefit, really. All right, let's move off to what are you thinking about? Zach!
Hey,
Hey, what's up, babe?
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about a lot of shit.
What are you thinking about?
Brian, go!
So, I don't remember what it was.
Quick, hit the light!
A couple months ago, do it now!
Right there, by the door, hit it!
Ace Ventura,
Quick, go,
right?
hit it! Yeah, he's crawling around on the floor. The light, Griswold, or whatever his fucking name was.
Shall we go to jail?
Okay, let's not get on that. I love Ace Ventura. So a few weeks ago, we were talking about, whenever it was, we were talking about like captchas. Mm-hmm. Where you're like, oh, I got to put a puzzle piece or the stairs or a motorcycle picture.
Street lights.
Yeah.
Cool things like
And
that.
how it's like just to get to a site, sometimes you got to do that. And then once you get through that, you run into shit like this so I'm looking for stories for the show.
Okay.
Click on a link.
Yeah.
And it's a funny story. The story is about a naked dude was carjacking people.
I get it.
But so for the people who are seeing or are watching, you can see what this looks like.
Disaster.
But this is fucking horrible. So the first thing that popped up was the cookies, like so every site has the cookie. You got to reject it or accept it.
And if you reject it, nothing happens. So
yeah,
do
and
that.
so like most of the sites don't have reject though. So this one has only accept. So I was like, I don't want to do that.
I don't want you to track everything I do.
So I was trying to let's see if I can sneak past it. And then I get a thing. The mirror uses notifications to keep you updated. Would you keep me updated? No, thanks.
No, thanks.
But I can't click on that
until you accept
because
the
I
cookies.
haven't accepted the cookies.
And the screen's all dimmed. I'm not
The
sure if we
screen
talked
is
about
dim.
that.
Yep,
Yeah.
the screen's dim. So I'm just trying to read this fucking article. Is all I'm trying to do. So I can't because that's right in the middle of the screen. And then I'm scrolling down, and the fucking menu
Goes
not doing
with
it right. Yeah, there it is. It's a giant fucking menu. I can't see anything.
With huge thumbnails.
Huge
It's
thumbnails.
covering the whole screen.
And then off to the side, there are ads. Like, I can't see shit on this site. This is fucking crazy. And then as a side note, I was like, this is fucking horrible. And then I was like, oh, let's see what this menu is. I started looking at the stories. Mm-hmm. I'm like, look at this fucking site. So, girl 2 dies after dad left her locked in car during blistering triple digit Arizona heat. That's one story.
That's very uplifting.
Moment Las Vegas man mows down ex-boss with SUV in act of vengeance before neighbor shoots him dead.
Another high quality event.
Next one, right next to it. Florida woman suffocates boyfriend in suitcase and records his cries for help while locked inside. Next to that, Texas man decapitated newlywed wife in cabin behind his parents' home and left her for dead in the shower.
But left her head in the shower.
Left her head. Oh yeah, not left her for dead. Left her head in the shower. Oops, forgot my head. Forgot the head. And then
he's like, you have so much blood in your hair. Let's get that out.
rinse
Squeezes
it out.
the
Well, he
titties.
wants to keep their hair.
Squeezes the shower titties and then washes her hair.
Oh yeah.
Call back.
Okay. Texas man stabs bystander, steals cars, runs over drivers in horror rampage during multi-car crash.
So just a good,
That's
feel good story.
How are we supposed to
Pick the best one.
Yeah, and feel good about ourselves.
Which one are we jerking off to?
Yeah.
Too many options.
I can't even click on them because I can't get to them. Look,
I can't
click.
accept those cookies, baby.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
What just happened?
I don't know. You're showing off your desktop now.
Fuck.
We have anything bad on there?
I don't know. Maybe.
Can I? Before we get into that, can I ask why you're looking up the Green Lantern oath?
Oh, someone sent an email and said that when I was going to recite the carrier, the mailman site, that I started reciting like when I was like nor sleep or shine or whatever.
Oh,
it was a few episodes ago.
Okay,
and he was
like a mailman credo or whatever.
Yeah, and he was like
mail person.
I went to the guy said that I went to recite that, but I started reciting the Green Lantern oath. So I had to look it up, and I
pretty much the same thing. Yeah.
But anyway, so I was just trying to read a story about how a naked dude was hijacking cars and got punched and was crawling over people into the car. Look at this fucking guy.
Look at this fucking guy.
I mean, does that look like?
Oh, there he is. Yeah. That's exactly what that guy was doing.
Does that guy look like he'd be doing anything else?
No.
He's mining for copper.
Yeah, that's the one guy. Just missing his mining for copper hat.
So I just wanted to read the story, and this is what popped up, and I was like, I have to leave this up and show somebody this. Like, how do you?
A poorly designed website sucks. Like, it really does.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're scouring the internet like we do, you run into a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how many good stories I've missed by just being like, fuck this shit.
The feeling, the original feeling that I had was like, I want to read the story, then this happened. I'm like, I can't read this story now. What the fuck? And I was like, actually, this can be a story.
Doing this, click an X, the X opens up another one that has 5. I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this. I'm out.
And then you got to log in or to something or download the app to read it. I'm like, I just want to read the fucking article.
Or when you're reading it and it keeps going up and you're reading the paragraph and then it goes back to the top and then back to the top.
Oh, it skips around on you?
Yeah, it's like, Jesus, you don't want us to read this, do you?
No.
Look at also, so I read you those stories that was happening, and then on the recommended site, I found a little gap so that I could see the site.
Oh,
here's the recommended stories. Colorado killer who strangled teen he met on Snapchat uttered 2 words after gagging her lifeless.
What were the 2 words, Brian?
I don't know. I can't read it because I can't click on it. And then woman stabbed to death in frenzied attack inside Walmart stores, male suspect arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona dad binged PlayStation as daughter 2 died in scorching. Oh, that's the same story.
Same one, just different headline.
Yeah. Wisconsin man chopped up woman on first date and disposed of her remains throughout the city.
Smart.
Like, this shit is going on every single fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Mirror even United States? Isn't that England? Or am I wrong on that?
There's Florida stories. I think they collect all of it.
Okay.
It looks like it says the Mirror U.S.
Okay.
So it's got a little U.S. flag here.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
Alan Stone, Mirror US.
The most annoying time for the pop-up situation, obviously,
The porns.
Yeah. And you'll go, like, if the thumbnail's looking right. Dick's hard. And you're just like, this is it. Finally found it. And you click on it, and then it has the fake play button. And you click that, then it opens up another one. And sometimes it does that, and then it still plays. But then you go back and you click play, and then it opens up another one. And you're like 5 or 6 deep. You're like, oh my God. I know this is going to be good. I can tell.
I gotta see it. I gotta see this through.
You're leaving some of the pop-ups open, hoping like there's some kind of weird connection between the two that'll finally play.
Yeah.
And you give up around 13, 14. Like, never mind. And your dick's like, oh.
I didn't want to jerk off anyway.
I don't want to jerk off anyway.
There have been times when...
How many pop-ups does Brian have to close? 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 pop-ups. Oh, his dick's not hard. Should we help Brian get hard or get ice cream? All right, rocky road it is. Bye, Brian.
How many strokes will it take to get Brian hard? 1.
We have to get him hard first. Should we help Brian close these pop-ups? Okay, ice cream. Bye, Brian. Good luck with your noodle. Whoop. Beep, beep. How'd you get in here? Don't worry about that. We're here to help.
I could listen to John the Corner all day.
No shit.
I feel like this character is more than just a corner.
He's got some secrets.
Yeah, he's getting into everyone's business.
I didn't know what to do with the dead bodies, so I put them under my bed. Let's count the dead bodies under John's bed. Smells bad. So many flies. How do we get rid of the flies? That's right. Get rid of the dead bodies under my bed. 1. Oh, these are heavy. How heavy are they?
Let's get the scale.
Let's get the scale out. How many dead bodies can I fit on my scale? 1.
It's never not going to be funny.
Let's slide off for some dick.
Wait, hold on, real quick.
Dick.
I've been trying to say something, damn it. Real quick. You ever click on those porn sites when the same thing, like you click on a video and then it opens up a brand new video and it's like live, it's like local lives in your area. And
There's 38 MILFs looking for your dick.
Yeah. And some woman just like,
You fucking,
yeah. And
you like it?
Yeah. She's like,
You're
she's
like,
live.
Yeah.
And so I'm on
I saw this live video 6 pop-ups ago. And you were
she's
spreading
doing
the same lips.
move. Yeah. She's still spreading the same lips.
That's all you, is that the only move she's got? I saw this shit 10 pop-ups ago.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
So it works, brother.
Does the trick.
How many lips do I need to spread? All right,
One. Okay, let's do some. Speaking of lips, dick, Zach.
Is it dumb? Is it interesting? Is it cool? Then it's dick.
I feel like it's been a bit, maybe not, of just dumb.
Yeah.
Just dumb. There's nothing, not a whole lot going on, just dumb.
No threesome sex.
Threesome
inside
sex,
of a
it
car.
does involve a car.
Okay. Threesome sex.
Threesome sex. Or tug on my nipples. Douglas County woman charged with arson after siphoning gas while smoking. Oh. Whoops! Let's head to Oregon. A woman in a bakery van who allegedly lit a cigarette while using a hose to siphon gas out of a U-Haul vehicle last week in Roseburg is charged with second-degree arson. Spank me pink, whatever the saying is. But I didn't know there's different degrees of arson. Isn't it either on fire or not?
Well, it's like murder, right? First
So
degree.
someone's dead?
Like premeditated arson versus.
Yeah,
I mean, she didn't mean to do that.
They've really fucked her over.
Yeah.
Second degree arson.
It was stupid, but she didn't mean to do it.
Be stupid. Yeah. After at least one and possibly 2 U-Haul vehicles were destroyed by fire, according to Coeur records. Tug on my nipples. According to probable cause affidavit, Jennifer Denise Holmes. God, I had to throw that middle name in there too, huh? Make sure everyone knows who this fucking idiot is. 47 years old.
You can't mistake that.
Who drives a van with Nana's Sweet Treats written on the side. Weird detail. Was arrested back on August 3rd at the Douglas County Farmers Co-op.
Giving Nana's a bad
She was
name.
listening to fruit.
She was listening to fruit, got fat, ran out of gas.
Yeah. She's like, you're low on gas.
You're low on gas. Smoke a cigarette about it. I could do both at once. In relation to a July 31st.
How much gas can we siphon? How many gallons?
One. Roseburg police were called to the U-Haul business parking lot on Northwest Stevens Street. Oh, yeah. Heard it's great this time of year.
Yep.
Report of a fire. U-Haul was fully engulfed, according to the report, and fire had spread to a second van. The driveline burned out, causing the flaming van to roll into a tree.
Nana's Sweet Treats went.
What a shit show. She was trying to siphon gas and couldn't figure it out. She goes, God, I could use a cigarette.
Yeah, she's like, fuck. What am I going to do here?
Just exhausted, eating a fucking cupcake she took
She's
out the
probably
back.
just trying to suck it out. And she's like, oh, fuck.
God.
Oh, God, I need a cigarette.
Just click, click, boom.
Oh, we're going down with the stereo.
Something on the radio. Click, click, boom. When it rolled, authorities could see a heavily burned gas cap and insulated electrical cord. Security footage showed Holmes' van in the area just before the fire began. Trying to get the fuck out of there. So she's stealing gas. Donuts out with Nana's Sweet Treats. I picture the side doors open, cakes are flying. Fucking Tuesdays.
Homeless people running out, grabbing all the food off
Gas
the ground.
pouring out the side. Jesus. Holmes was questioned and admitted to siphoning gas from the U-Haul and lighting a cigarette at the same time. That's a hard thing to admit. You guys want to know how dumb I am?
Well, I see there are some people that are just so oblivious to, and I've encountered some where they're just like, they're doing something and like, what is going through your head?
What happened?
Like, they're just not, like, her brain's not thinking.
Gas is flammable.
Yeah. It's just like,
I
she's
need
just
a cigarette.
not.
Have you guys seen the guy that fills up the bed of his truck with gasoline at the gas
I
station?
have.
And then people are following him, and he's
Just pouring it everywhere.
Yeah, it's just every turn he takes, it's just pouring out the side.
Every turn he takes. Every
More
gas
gas runs
he wastes. Holmes is also charged with first-degree criminal mischief, and this is a charge I didn't know existed, and reckless burning,
Oh,
according to court records.
reckless burning.
Reckless burning. Just like, did you have a reason for this? No.
That's pretty reckless.
Fuck, this is
So
this is out
reckless.
of control.
So reckless.
This is reckless, Mrs. Holmes.
This makes it worse.
Can you put your cigarette out, please, Mrs. Holmes? We're standing next to gas. What's the big deal?
I don't get it.
This is reckless.
Meh.
$250.
This is reckless.
This is reckless burning.
$250.
Reckless burning of a cigarette. You're a fucking idiot. Get in the back of my car, bring a cupcake. Anyway, so just dumb. But what a scene. Just burning drive lines, smashing into trees. She's like, shit.
I'm just picturing.
Like that raspy voice. The picture of the girl.
Yeah.
Like dirty Nana Sweet Treats. Apron.
Yeah.
Just, she's been awake since 2 days ago. She's been up.
Well, you got to get up early to start those sweet treats.
Well, she's going to the farmer's market trying to get somebody else's sweet treats because she fucked up the recipe or something.
Right,
She's having a week.
Yeah. That's why she needed a cigarette.
Yeah. And she's parked out there. She's like, fuck, just gonna, I don't have time at the gas station. Just sucking hoses. And just lighting cigarettes.
Sucking hoses, lighting
Lighting
cigarettes.
cigs. Sucking hose, lighting cig.
I like that. Sucking hose, lighting cig.
What's the worst that could happen? And then just a quick note. Can we talk about how amazing siphoning is? Can we just a quick little thing? Like, what the fuck is going on? The fact that you can just suck and have the water or gas. What's it called? The water friction? I don't know the science of it.
I don't either.
It's fucking amazing.
Well, we used to do that on the like the farm, the little toot. You just whoop, 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 and it just runs.
Yeah, and just pour it. It's fucking
and it
crazy.
Just keeps the what's the force? I don't even know what it's.
I know.
Centrifugal force?
I was
That
gonna say,
sounds
that's-
right, but
Nah, it's not.
It's not,
Doesn't
but
sound
it's-
wet enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, water force. Don't write in. We can look it up. We're
Have you
just
ever
being
done
dumb.
that with those? You just like it's
Yeah.
the technique. It's like you like a pop and then whip, pop, whip, whip, and you get it going.
It's like jerking off a straw. You guys ever do that one?
Oh, yeah.
In the Coke, you have it in the top of your bottle, and you go whip, 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 and it goes and explodes.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Fuck, dude, you don't have to talk to me about jerking off soda pop. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
straw. All right. What are we doing here? Slap therapy.
More.
Oh,
dumb.
privacy. Look at this. Oh, look at this fucking site.
Nice.
Look what happened.
Not nearly as bad as the
and
other
then that pops up too.
one. Okay.
Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's scroll
rid of
down.
that.
How the fuck do I get rid of this? I
gotta
can't.
buy the
There
shoes.
we go. You gotta buy the shoes.
To close this set, buy the shoes.
Woman who died at slapping therapy retreat viewed healer as sent by God. Court told. Daniel.
Court told who?
We're gonna find out. Daniel Carr Gom, 71, who stopped taking insulin for diabetes at Wiltshire shop, has praised Hung Che Zhao.
Okay. So off to a wild start.
Yeah, what's with this pose that she's doing?
Oh, that was before she got slapped.
Yeah, still.
She was
Pre-slap.
she was lining up for slapping. Mm-hmm. To slap the diabetes out of you?
Oh God.
God damn it! For $199 a month, I'll slap diabetes out of you. Okay.
Slap your insulin maker.
Just slap the insulin out of her hand and slap her. All right, see you next week.
Okay. It says right here, she fell seriously ill at the workshop because she had not taken her insulin. Okay.
Huh.
Woman with diabetes. I've got diabetes. Who died after stopping her insulin while taking part in a 4-day slapping therapy workshop.
That's a bender.
Yeah, dude.
I thought it was gonna be like an appointment type situation.
Nope.
No, it's just 4
days
straight
slapping. 4 days of straight slaps.
The guy slat his hand. It's all bandaged. He's like, "Fuck! I didn't think this would be this hard. I think this many people would show up.
I didn't anticipate this.
I didn't anticipate this much slapping. Fuck! He's
If it's anything like the slap contest, the bouts, if
there's
it's
no
anything
way.
like that,
dude, you probably could knock some diabetes out of someone with
Yeah.
that slap.
knock something else into him though.
Like, geez.
Slap him into next week, maybe. Florida Slapping Therapy Workshop regarded the person who ran the retreat as a messenger sent by God. Yeah, he's like, you're gonna die.
God's done worse. So I guess, all right. We're in the same
Daniel
room.
Cargum, who 71, wrote glowing testimonials about Hung Chi Zhao, saying she believed he was starting a revolution in healthcare. Winchester Crown Court was told. Zhao allegedly congratulated Cargum when she announced she had stopped taking insulin at the start of the 4-day workshop, attended by keen disciples of his methods in Cleve House, a country manor in Wiltshire.
No red flags there.
Yeah.
I love how that, like, she'll get up there and say, I've stopped my insulin, and the crowd would be like,
You're doing the right thing.
All doctors should have disciples. That's a good sign.
yeah, right.
Always a not a red flag.
When Cargome fell seriously ill because she had not taken her insulin, Zhao allegedly told her other participants that she was experiencing the darkness before dawn breaks.
Exactly how I want my doctor to talk.
And did not call for medical help. She's like, no, she's fine. This is just the darkness before the dawn.
Dawn breaks.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
She's vomiting and
Your doctor's in there doing he's giving you a prostate exam.
there's just
This is just the darkness before the dawn breaks.
Thanks, Shakespeare. Fuck.
Like,
Yeah, no
Jesus
shit.
Christ, just finger my ass. Finger my ass and let me go. Jeez. I've got a slap appointment in 2 hours.
Zhao, 61, of Cloudbreak in California, denies the manslaughter by gross negligence of Cargome from Lewis in East Sussex.
Okay, I feel like we get the
That's
idea.
gross.
Imagining a hospital of slappy doctors is so funny. You walk in, he's like, stick your tongue out. And he has a little, like, the wooden stick. And you're like, hey, he puts it in your mouth and goes, he just slaps your face. All right, it's gone. What? Yeah, you're gone. It's all gone.
Your throat cancer's gone.
It's just the darkness before the dawn breaks.
She's like, okay, yeah, I feel good. A little woozy, but yeah, feel good.
All right, stand up. Let's take a look at your scoliosis. And just fucking slaps your back. Just, and you're like, oh! It's gone. My work here is done.
You ever see those? I mean, it's different, but it's the they're at like the church and the guy's just like, get out of there! Get out of there! And she's like, doing this, and he's just like, he's like grabbing her head
And sucking it out.
and then he throws her, and then she falls, and then the whole crowd falls,
Yeah.
and then they all get up, like all he did was just squeeze her head and throw her backwards.
He shoved a woman. He should be in jail.
Yeah, he assaulted someone.
He assaulted someone. You guys are all dancing.
Yeah.
No choreography, we promise.
Yeah. I told you how to shake. You didn't fall right.
You shake, but you didn't rattle and roll.
And that's this church is about the rattle and roll.
It's all about the rattle and roll.
If you guys had the chance to go to a church like that, would you take it?
Yeah,
Me too.
I would.
For the
I wouldn't seek
experience?
it out. But if it happened to find me, I would go.
I found myself in a church that was speaking tongues, and a guy was speaking tongues right next to me. It
It
was fun, though. It was really fun.
That is fun. Yeah, I bet you it's an experience.
Yeah, it was.
Oh man, yeah. Slap happy doctor's a funny fucking situation. I can't imagine being in a situation. I'm not sure if I keep saying situation. Maybe I was watching Jersey Shore, but where you have just gotten to a point where you're like, just fucking slap me. Like you're just over it. Like, I'm sick of this insulin. I wish there was a 61-year-old dude to slap me and just take all this pain away. I can't imagine when my dad was sick and driving, load him up, get him in the car, turn the child locks on because his brain thought that opening doors was fun. Did he ever tell you that story? Oh, man. All right. Let's share that real quick. So this was actually towards the beginning, after my dad got the official diagnosis where they drilled into his head, right? And they pulled out a sample and then tested the sample and they're like, oh yeah, you're done. And it was after that. So he hadn't lost his mind yet. And we were driving back from Boise, which is like a 2.5 hour drive from where we lived, where we were going. And my brother and I, we just flew in for it. So we had a rental and then stepmom 2.0 and my dad had the separate car. And we start driving and everything was, fine. And then stepmom 2.0, I call her that because she's my second stepmom. She calls us crying because my dad won't stop opening the fucking door on the freeway. And he wasn't trying to get out. His brain would just get fascinated about certain things. And he loved the sound.
Sounds like Ezra.
Yeah. If you knew them both, then you would know. That's a very, very factual statement. But he just loved the sound of the door handle. So she couldn't get him to stop fucking opening the door going 80.
It wasn't about the door open. It was about the sound of the door.
He's like, and then close it, then. And she's calling us, she's crying. My dad's like laughing. He's not paying attention to her. He's just fascinated with the fucking door. And we're like, can you put him in back? Put him in back and turn the child locks on.
Oh my God, it's so crazy.
So your grown man, she has to walk him out, pull over on the freeway, walk him into the back seat of the car and sit him down and put the child locks on and close it. And then he just went like, click, click. It didn't open.
No.
And then he went, he just sat there and didn't try it anymore.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
click, click, click. And then he just went,
Boom.
he just put his hands down and right back to, don't give a fuck about that anymore.
Poor guy.
Brains. Man.
Yeah, when they start to go, look the fuck out.
Dude, I know. That's why I always have a little, I mean, not for everything, but for mental illness, some sympathy. Like when it's your brain. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh my God, fuck, how'd he do that? It's like his fucking brain went crazy.
Just what you, I mean,
it turned on you. And like now you're just doing what brain says. That's what we're all doing.
I think that like, that's the whole thing, right? Like any like sane, rational brain is when somebody does something, and as a viewer, you're like, why would someone do that? But once your brain goes, they don't know they're doing that.
Nope,
they're not doing it. They're not doing it. They're not like going against their brain to do it. They're just doing it because their brain's telling them to do it. And you're looking at them going, why are you doing that? Well, it's because their brain is doing it.
The brain's like, that's all we got.
That's what we're doing now.
That's the driver now.
Hey,
anyway, what was I saying about slap therapy?
Well, real quick on that. So this dude said the jury was told that the book Zhao is written. He suggests someone may appear to be ill, but this is in fact toxins leaving the body during a healing crisis. They said that workshop fasted and drank only Chinese tea at classes. Zhao allegedly slapped them using his hand and a paddle. Cargrom is said to have stopped taking insulin on Monday, and overcoming the day she became unwell and heard crying and howling in pain. But he said that was the toxins leaving the body.
Oh, slap that right out of there. Slap that. Slap that.
I feel like a dentist would be better at slapping than a doctor. So, when you get that tooth pain, you kind of want to get slapped a little bit. And maybe it might even actually help.
Oh, yeah.
Knock a tooth out. Like, oh, thank you, doc.
I remember now, just to complete my thought so we don't leave people hanging, then we'll move off to lap time, was like driving my dad to like therapy while he was going through the brain cancer. And he just, whatever. It's like an hour and a half drive. You drive him over there, he sits down, the doctor slaps him. Just fucking.
Thanks for coming.
Hits him in the head. All right. So we'll see you guys same time next week. And you're like, yep. This is really working, doc.
Good stuff.
And your dad's just like, he's just like, what the fuck? He's just gonna do it. 13 or 14 more slaps. And
like, is he still gonna try to get out, open the car door?
I don't know if he is. I'll slap him.
Yeah, he might be. That's just all part of it.
I'm just waiting for you to slap that out of him, doc.
It's all our insurance covers.
Yeah, it's just slap insurance.
That's all we got.
We have you guys. I would recommend chemo and steroids, but looks like your Blue Cross of Idaho only covers slapping. What?
Two different packages. All this thing, you have the little check marks.
Yeah.
Slap, it's like slap. X, and then but that one's a check mark.
Slap. How much you paying? You guys are paying $2.99 a month. Give you a good slap though.
Yeah.
All right, let's move off to lap time. Zach, fuck yeah.
Hey, little chitrons, why don't you come take a seat on Uncle Zachy's lap?
Gather around, boys and girls. It's lap time with Uncle Zach.
Sit on my lap, you little shits.
Let's Olympic.
You little shits.
Let's do some Olympics, shall we?
Yeah, I had some Olympics.
All right. First of all, how much do you guys like the Olympics from your childhoods?
A lot cooler growing up than now.
Yeah.
Do you have
I think we've discussed that a little bit. Like I watched some dude hold on to some rings for a long time. Or if I flip the channel, some dude does a 360 triple backflip on a motorcycle.
Right.
That one's cooler.
What was your favorite Olympics? Did you ever have one that you
96.
watched the whole time? Wasn't that Rio?
That was Atlanta.
Okay. What stuck out for you on that one?
Dominique Moceanu.
Oh, a gymnast.
She was a gymnast. I was obsessed with her. I don't know why.
You were the same age, right?
Yeah, about the same age. I think she was a year older. But that was like 92, 96. That was like Carl Lewis was still around. Michael Johnson was running track with those gold shoes.
Yeah, he was.
Like that was entertaining to watch. I was 13, so I was,
Yeah, I never been. I'll watch the thing. It is funny, and this joke has been made a million times, but definitely funny to feel myself get pumped up over weird shit. Like just because American kayaker is doing something, I'm just like, yeah, he did the right thing.
National pride.
Wow, he spun around that pole in the water. Yeah. But yeah, I watch the sports I like.
People care about weird things that they would never care about, like diving. I mean, what the athletes do is impressive, but to hear like people just sitting around like, oh, did you watch the Olympic dive team last night? And they're just like at the water cooler talking about
someone
like, you
die?
don't give a shit.
Like, I don't know, did someone die?
As soon as the Olympics are over, you're not going to give a shit about diving again.
If somebody bumps their head on the diving board, then you're like, oh,
Greg
okay.
Louganis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
That's the only time we watched it, I
He
think.
had AIDS and he was gay and he bashed his head. That's a recipe for
That's the 80s for
Have
you.
the same week as Mrs. Holmes.
Hell yeah, brother.
Well, do you guys have a favorite Olympic event? Do you guys ever watch the Dream Team or anything
Yeah, I
like that?
remember watching that. I mean, Phelps.
I had all the Dream
Was
Team
fun.
cups.
Same.
The plastic cups, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, I collected them all.
And the Wheaties boxes and shit.
Yep.
All right. Well, I got a bunch of facts about the Olympics from the past, and plus some really interesting events that they don't do anymore. A couple that really fit our show very much. So, but first of all, in 393 AD is when it was first canceled. Like they did it forever in the BC times, and it took 1,500 years for them to bring back the Olympics. I had no idea. So 19th century is when they brought it back.
Took a lot longer to build stadiums back then, Zach.
Yeah, right. Well, they canceled it. Good question. They canceled it. The Roman ruler, Emperor Theodosius the First.
Oh yeah, good guy.
That guy. He banned the Greek Olympics due to the religious element of the celebration and considered the Olympics to be a pagan festival. And he was a Christian, and he felt had no place in the Christian world. But I looked into it deeper, and it was actually just like now.
People.
It's just like now. It's the financial situation. Like the Beijing Olympics in 2008, they spent $52.7 billion, and it generated about $3.6 billion in revenue. So,
and then those stadiums just sit there too.
Yeah, they're
the whole Olympic Village.
They're one-use stadiums. They're basically like money laundering, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, this is just for entertainment purposes.
It's a big tax write-off.
Yeah, it is. And another weird thing that I didn't know is that I thought that countries were the ones that got the Olympics, but it's actually just the city. So Paris gets it, not France, and et cetera. So that's kind of weird.
Okay, yeah, I never thought about that either.
Yeah. Now, this year there are 10,500 athletes competing out of the 206 nations. I looked around, and there's 65 countries that have still never won a medal. And the largest of them with the largest population is Bangladesh. Son of a bitch. They're not
What are they doing?
I don't know. They need a kayak team, or they need cricket. I think if there was a cricket...
Fencing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone's got to be able to poke.
Somebody's poking in Bangladesh.
I mean, they have a population. They know how to poke.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah!
All right, so let's get to some of the events that are no longer a part of this thing. This first one, there's a lot of talk about the Olympics being a naked Olympics for a long time. And I looked into that, and it's true. I mean, it wasn't always naked, but it was kind of it happened. And,
really?
Yeah, and it was actually like... to kind of
we need more ratings.
It was to even out the classes kind of thing. Like if you're naked, you can't see that you're a king or a pauper or whatever. But I was just wondering, like, what would be the hardest event? Because they did like the marathon and stuff like that naked. What would be the hardest event to do with your dong out?
Hardest
in
or
your
funnest?
estimation?
Well,
either
that dude that hung his dong on the pole vault would be. I mean, imagine. Well, I mean,
that would have happened anyway.
Yeah, it would have happened anyway, but.
You got to tuck that thing back.
Well, fencing maybe and get poked in the dick.
Shit.
Yeah, I for whatever reason, the slower the sport, the funnier it is. For me, with the dick out.
I feel like the hurdles would be a hell of a
hurdles
thing to
would be
watch.
a hell of a thing.
Yeah, every single time would be like, oh, just cleared it,
Like a 100-meter dash, your dick just
thigh to thigh.
Yeah, dude.
Just.
The equestrian events would be a little weird too. The horse is like, I don't like this that much. Not great.
Get your dick off my back. I think like if you really let's go to like shooting.
It's a little more hardcore with your dick out.
It's just a guy, and he has a gun in the shot from the TV camera. Just a naked dude with a gun
with his dong.
Yeah, and it's just dick's kind of there. He takes a deep breath, and one ball goes up a little bit.
He's focused. You can really tell he's focused. Lefty's up in the sack.
Curling. Like things like just a little slower.
Well, I was thinking
bobsled is just like just floppy dicks and just naked people in a sled.
Ice hockey.
Yeah.
Or the luge. Imagine luge
Baseball.
and it just the Winter Olympics where everything's fucking snow and frozen.
Oh, yeah.
So you're just on the luge and you're like banging up against the walls and your dick's just like plop, 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 plop.
Not an impressive games for the men. I was thinking with the shooting, every time you fire, your wiener just kind of flexes a little.
Yeah.
And that's the slow-mo shot they show?
You hit a bullseye, it gets real hard. Yeah, that's good. Well, I looked into some of the
shot put.
Some of the things that they've taken.
What's the one where they swing around with the thing?
Oh, yeah.
What's hammer throw?
The hammer throw.
Oh, yeah.
Do that with a dick?
That's
just
dangerous.
And the dick's just like, it's straight out.
That's centrifugal force.
Well, he messed up here because the angle of his hammer throw and his dick.
His dong got in the
You
way.
can see they're drawing an arrow from the angle of his dick to the hammer throw.
Here's the North Star.
You want these things to be perpendicular.
Yeah, you need a triangle. You've got true north, his dick, and the hammer.
And the hammer, there's no way he's breaking the world record with a dick angle like that.
All right, so
dick difficulty.
A couple of the events that they've gotten rid of over the year. In St. Louis in 1904 Summer Games, they had the grease pole climbing. They did rock throwing, just threw rocks. I thought that was pretty good.
That's cool, actually.
And then one that I think they should bring back. There's a few I think they should bring back, but mud fighting.
Okay.
I'd fucking sign up to watch some Americans versus whomever fighting in the mud. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
I was big in the 80s in movies.
Yeah.
Everybody was mud wrestling.
Porkies.
Yeah, dude. Everyone was mud wrestling.
This isn't hard enough. Let's cover in mud.
Yeah, just tits out.
I got this one, I think.
John Candy.
I think this is one for Joe, where he might be an Olympic athlete for this one.
Okay.
Quite a few of these I think you could probably do, Joe. But the trampoline, which is apparently the most dangerous Olympic sport. It's
Yeah.
up there with gymnastics and all that stuff. It's like cheerleading, basically, where it's very dangerous because there's no way to protect yourself.
I mean, trampolines, just bouncing on them in a backyard isn't it the most dangerous thing you can get for your kids?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then add 7 backflips in?
Yeah.
That's how I tore my ACL.
What's the worst that could happen?
Can you guess what country is the best so far? Because this is a more new event, but can you guess the country that's got the most medals?
At trampolining?
Yeah.
Some discipline.
Yeah.
I mean, discipline and
Norway.
large. It's a dumb guess that's obvious, so I'd say China, but it's not.
No, and it's not Norway. It is a cold nation, though.
Russia! They're
Sweden.
drunk.
No, you got to jump over the pond. It's not. It's in North America.
Ireland. Oh.
But it's not the United States.
Canada?
There you go.
Canada's doing jumps?
Canada's got the 6 medals so far. That's the most in trampoline.
Isn't trampolining in this year's Olympics too?
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't seen it.
So good luck to all of our athletes.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody. Another one that is pretty interesting is they had art contests from 1912 until 1948.
That's funny. I think a long time ago.
Yeah, art was a sport for in architecture, painting, music, literature, and sculpture. And the only problem is that they had a hard time because it's supposed to be amateur sports. People were getting paid to be artists, and so they're like, well, these aren't really amateurs, so they couldn't do that. But
yeah,
just the fact that they did Olympics with a bunch of art.
Yeah, they'd give them, if I remember right, because it was, I think it was a Wrap It Up fact that I grabbed a couple years ago now. They would give them the topic right before.
Oh.
So they would walk up and be like, you're drawing horse. And then they had to all make a horse.
Huh.
And like the same was sculpting. They'd be like, you are making clown shoe.
Go.
And they're like, go. And you have a certain amount of time to make a fucking shoe. But that is crazy. I wouldn't watch it.
No.
I get why they got rid of it.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
I think people would watch it. People watch poker.
They watch Bob Ross.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
After it's done, maybe if you did like a fast...
Yeah, just
fast
show me
forward
what you
through it.
did.
Yeah, exactly. This one's probably my... Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I think we underestimate the power of FOMO. People will watch something because they feel like they need to watch it.
Did you see the tree he drew?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where they introduce art and everyone would be talking about it, so they'd be watching it. I truly think that.
You see that Rembrandt guy? Fucking A, bro. He really fucked up that purple.
I mean, Bob Ross is on PBS, not NBC.
True.
So
I love Bob.
But Bob Ross was on
Bob
for
Ross is a
1,000 years.
legend now.
Well,
Yeah.
it's also because of his personality.
Yeah.
And that hair.
And that hair.
And you can get a chia pet with his face on it still. So
which is cool.
That's very cool. All right, this is probably my favorite by far. In 1906 and 1908, they did this. But first in 1906, they did pistol dueling, where contestants fired pistols at plaster dummies from 20 meters and 30 meters. Then in 1908, they're like, that's boring as shit. Let's shoot at each other. And so they used wax bullets and fucking shot at each other.
That's kind of cool, though.
Wouldn't you watch that?
Yeah.
I would watch that, yeah.
For a little bit. But again, if I flip one channel, I got some 13-year-old doing a 1260, 80 feet in the air on a half pipe.
I don't know, shooting people, that's pretty fun.
Yeah, but
it's kind of like Running Man.
Just
or
bounces
some shit.
off. Aren't you watching to like see where they got shot in the blood and they died?
Well, no, it's the
they
dual aspect of it.
Yeah, they had really cool
Yeah, they just go,
armor
what?
and shit.
Oh, head.
I would watch people do that with paintball guns.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. I mean, it would get old after a while.
That's
but
what
I
I'm
think
saying. I'm like 3 duels in. I'd be like,
Same thing with fucking skating, though. It's like everyone's doing the same fucking tricks. And then some guy brings in something new sometimes. But
Chaz Michaels?
Yeah. Nice devouring sex tornado.
You didn't see shit! That's my favorite line from Blades of Glory. If you guys don't know what we're talking about. On the treadmill and he grabs the biscuit. You didn't see shit!
I love that movie.
Well, in 2000, the Australians, when they had the Sydney Olympics, 32% of the Australian population wanted to see the sport of dueling pistols brought back. So it's still popular. A couple more. They had ski ballet at some point in time.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that.
90 seconds of music and ski dancing, just jumping on skis.
Yep, they do they put the pole down and do a cool trick.
Yep. Another one.
Do a little spin. It's ice skating, but on skis.
Yeah, it seems ridiculous to me, but I'm sure it takes some definite skill. Tandem bicycle sprint is a pretty funny one. From 1896 to 1972, they had these two guys on a bike just pedaling. And one funny story from this, 2 Australians who
That's
had
a funny
never...
one, naked.
Yeah, there you go. Definitely being the back guy, having a better time. These 2 Australians had never ridden tandem before. They didn't even own a bike to compete, and they still won the event. And I think it was in 72. So they stopped. They're like, well, this is obviously not important.
Yeah, it goes to my point last week. Are you the best in the world?
No, probably not. These guys just beat you and they were drunk. Another one that was funny from the equestrian sports is the horse long jump, which sounds like it sounds like it would be rad because, they're great athletes or whatever.
Horses?
They break their legs, though.
Right? That's definitely one of the things. But apparently horses can't jump long distances for shit. Because it only happened in 1900, and the winning horse...
4 inches.
It jumped 20 feet, while the human winner
20
that
feet's
year...
pretty big.
But the human winner jumped 29 feet.
Oh.
So...
Fucking horses.
Boring!
Learn how to jump.
Dude, I've always thought... I remember being... When I was a kid, and I remember watching the Olympics, and I think I was watching my grandpa, and he said something about... They were like... Someone jumped 30 feet, or whatever it was. And he was like, it would be from like that end of the house to right over here. And I remember looking at that distance and being like, there's no fucking way. Because on TV, they jump and it's in sand. I mean, they are jumping far, but there's not a lot of
reference.
A reference point to see how far that is.
With it.
Yeah.
They say 30 and you're like, that could have done better.
Yeah. But then you're like, oh, he jumped from that wall
to the hot tub?
the fuck over here. Are you kidding me?
From the front door to the hot tub?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck you, Grandpa.
Yeah. And I remember thinking like, that's insane. And from that, I was like, dude, that's crazy. I would never...
That moment, you're like, I'll never be an Olympian.
I will never come close to anything.
No. Ever.
Nothing. Like, I know that.
I am nothing.
Confidence gone.
No, I got rid of any. So then it's like, oh, maybe I could fence.
That's right. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
That's how everyone gets into
Maybe
fencing.
I could kayak.
I'll just do darts. Fuck it.
That's how they do it.
Darts should be
It's like,
it should be.
I want to do a long jump. And they're like, no, can't do that. I guess we'll...
curl.
I guess we'll...
Slide some curling discs.
Dude, that's impressive, though, too.
It is.
They should have bar game Olympics, like a decathlon of bar games. That'd be interesting to see.
Have you ever seen the
Beer Fest?
The ice motorcycle races? They're basically on just
frozen
fat
pond?
tire, and they're on motorcycles, and it's crazy. I think it's in the Olympics now.
What?
Everything is in the Olympics now, apparently.
Every high school sport.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Well, here's one that I think
Or high
fits-
school gym class sport.
This is definitely a can you don't one. In the 1900 Olympics, hot air ballooning was a big deal. They had multiple events, including...
See you there.
Yep. How high one could float, how far, plus best photograph taken in flight. And there was even a kite flying part of the event. So you're flying a kite in a hot air balloon somehow in a competition. One funny story, this French guy won the distance event by flying 768 miles from Paris to Poland, which Poland was in Russia at the time, and the dude was arrested for not filing a passport request. And he wasn't in trouble. They actually got drunk with him on French wine and had a good time. But
that's pretty funny.
That is
what
pretty
year
weird.
was that?
I think that was the 1900 Olympics, the only time they did it. So here's a couple more that are crazy.
That reminds me of when the X Games first started and they had bungee jump canoeing or kayaking. They jumped off a bungee jump platform with a strap tied to a fucking kayak.
What?
And they did tricks and they realized that no one knows what's happening. Like they just went for weird shit that people would watch.
They needed a Joe Rogan to explain it to everybody.
Oh, he did he did a double canoe flap. And everyone's like, I don't fucking care. I have no reference to what is how good you are at bungee canoe.
Like, was that an accident?
Yeah.
Did
he mean to lose his helmet? Or was that a fucking sick trick?
All right, a couple more. Live pigeon shooting was popular in 1900s. I don't like that.
I would not fly today.
No. The winner shot 21 pigeons and 300 total pigeons were killed because humans are sweeties. I think this is my favorite of the discontinued sports besides the dueling pistols. But tug of war.
Oh,
You pick 8 dudes to represent your nation and you pull.
Dude, that's classic.
That should be in there.
It should.
It's even.
I feel like we could do politics that way too and just be like, get your toughest dude and let's just pull and shut the fuck up.
I think we should get rid of abortion.
Yeah,
grab the rope, Frank.
Yeah, what if
And they
that's
stand up there in suits?
what if that's how everything was decided?
That's how Jesse Ventura could get into the politics world.
Yeah.
I can tug a rope. Just tug rope down in Baja.
I've got a team full of dogs that will back me up pulling rope.
Holding pushing rope.
All right, I got 2 more quick facts and then we can be done with this one. Olympic gold is not gold. You guys probably know that.
Yeah.
It's mostly silver.
Can you imagine?
It's supposed to have 6 grams of gold in each one, but they haven't been solid gold since 1912. So it is a not super valuable
When all the gold medalists bought the city that they lived in.
Right?
Good to be back. Congratulations. Thank you. I will have your homes.
Yeah.
All of your houses
I
are
want
mine.
the key to the city.
I'm going to buy that giant stadium that you wasted your money on.
That is my house now.
Yep. So this is the last Olympics fact. This one's hilarious. Apparently there's lots and lots of sex in the Olympic Village.
Oh, yeah.
Like so much. So this year...
Young, fit studs and broads.
Making the next generation of athletes.
Is broads, is that a...
That's a very
Is that
classy,
a mean term?
That's a current year term. Yeah.
Oh, it is now?
It's definitely current year.
Broad is definitely, it's like, it's
See that broad?
demeaning.
Yeah, see?
But I was saying that they're fit and young and fucking.
Yeah.
So in that, what would I say? Boys and girls.
You could say that.
We can't even say that.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah.
They have a good time.
Save me. Go.
They have a good time.
I
That's
get
what that encompasses everybody.
So we talked about 10,500 athletes are part of this year Olympics. They handed out here at the Paris Olympics 300,000 condoms to the athletes staying in the village.
Nice.
Which is very strange because the Olympic Village it's a dry campus. They have no alcohol.
Well, and you always
You
mess
don't
up.
need to be alcohol.
And you always mess up the first condom.
Yeah, fair.
So-
you got to have extras.
Yeah.
for sure. And what's funny about this is that started in 1988 when they started handing out condoms, but the peak was in Rio in 2016 when they handed out 450,000 condoms. They were fucking in Rio for sure.
Or just jerking off in condoms.
Jerking it. Yeah. So that's my.
Brian used to jerk off in condoms.
I remember trying it.
I think that's the first time you use a condom. You're like, well, now let's see what it does.
Yeah, I was curious.
Fill up the reservoir.
Where does it go?
Because I remember I went to the old pizza parlor and went to into the bathroom there where they sold the condoms in the machine.
Ribbed one.
Like put 50 cents in there.
Get a hand massage and a
Yeah.
and an
a
orgasm?
sticker, like a Raiders sticker and a condom.
You got one of those little what are they called? Holographic homie stickers. Remember those little dolls?
Oh yeah, I have a
Little
bunch
homies?
of them.
You buy that and a fucking condom.
Mm-hmm.
Just jerking off in the handicap stall
I'm a man now.
I didn't jerk off there. I took it home.
with a ribbed condom and your homie doll.
This is for my pleasure.
Hey, this is the best I've felt in years.
All right. Well, that's all I got for the
That was
Olympics.
good.
That was fun.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. We're going to stay flying around the world for a good story. Zach, do it.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hooray, we aren't doomed.
Yeah! What?
My computer wouldn't turn on.
Oh.
So I was saying, what's going on?
Oh, I heard, here you go.
I said, oh, there we go.
Oh, do you have a gift for me?
Here you go.
Here you go. So China Angel stops 469 suicidal people jumping off bridge over 21 years. Wait till you hear about it.
We're all silent.
A suicide, you're like,
it speaks for itself.
A suicide prevention volunteer who has stopped 469 people. Also weird that he's counting.
Yeah, that's why I was silent, because I was like, wait, did it?
Yeah.
I didn't quite understand it.
The Angel of Nanjing. Chen Si, 56, patrols the Yangtze River Bridge at Nanjing, the capital city of that fucking no. Chen engages in conversations with people lingering or wandering aimlessly on the bridge, prevent them from jumping. He's also pulled people back from the edge and assisted in rescuing those who have already jumped into the river.
Doesn't this guy fucking work?
No, this is his job. Wearing a red volunteer's uniform with "Cherish Life Every Day" written in Chinese on it, he patrols the bridge 10 times a day and has done so for more than 2 decades.
Whoa.
Wow.
In 2000, Chen saw a desperate-looking girl wandering on the bridge. Worried she might be in trouble, he approached her and began chatting to try and lift her spirits. He brought her water, food, and a ticket home because she had no money. Or he bought her. When Chen said it was the first time he had considered someone would commit suicide by jumping off the bridge, I realized that these people could be saved, he said. Since September of 2003, Chen has saved hundreds more people, according to New Weekly. He said he has learned, ascertain whether someone is feeling down by their posture. People with an extreme internal struggle don't have relaxed body movements. Their bodies look heavy, said Chen. So obviously, my brain, great job.
Mm-hmm.
The tally is weird. Like, he walked up to somebody, he's like, "You look beautiful today." Like, "Oh, thank you." And he goes, "That's another one." 362.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. And then I also have to flip it because that's the show that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Can You Don't?
Yeah.
How much has he messed up the world by saving these people?
Yeah.
Like, what if they went home to they're
the
like, "Oh,
odds.
thank God they were jumping off the bridge to not go home and murder their family."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "You got to get out of here. You just got to go home."
It's got to be one or two.
The guy went
Yeah.
home and killed his family
killed
and then
everybody.
went back to the bridge and
He
jumped anyway.
off. Yeah. Turned into a serial killer. Went home, bought some knives, stabbed some people.
400 and how many people?
Well, let's take 469.
Because the odds are there's going to be some bad eggs in that group. You can't be 469 angels.
But the idea, I think the lesson here is just be nice. You see somebody struggling, you don't know how far hello is going to go. But I want to share that one. Share that one. Because what a nice thing he's doing.
No, it's cool.
It is really cool. We're going to take a complete 180 and talk about dicks. Zach!
The internet is pretty wild. Depending on your browsing habits, you can either experience something super cool or go to prison. Crazy, right? Let's check it out together as a couple. Hey, look what I found.
Yes! That's awesome! Last thing before dicks was a thought I had when reading that article was that he reached out and he goes, "Hey, remember a beautiful bright day?" He goes, "I don't know." And then Chen didn't like his tone. He's like, "Fuck it, kill yourself."
Yeah.
Like, just gives up. Okay, well, I guess fuck me then.
I tried.
I'll try again tomorrow.
I tried. You need a push, you fucking dick. Okay, so have you guys heard about these? I have, but I'm not sure if the world has, because I have to be a little cautious of that, considering how much time we spend on the internet doing these shows, and my life for the past 2 decades has just been finding shit on the internet.
Very online people.
So, have you guys heard of dildo races?
I think so.
Zach, you have not?
No, I have not.
Okay, so here we go. Get off to the races. The Whippersnappers Weekly Dildo Race creates good vibes. God. Imagine sitting in the newsroom. Johnson?
I need a good headline.
You're working on the dildo races. Yes! Because you fucked up last week's homicide news article. You just cover vibrating dicks. No problem, sir. I won't let you down.
Whatever you need me to do.
Fingers
I'm
crossed.
a team player.
Fingers crossed and inserted, sir. I will do a good job. But yeah, so they, whatever. I'll just read the article. No one cares. The whippersnapper at 1806 McMillan Avenue
God.
in Knox Henderson is known for unique and irreverent one-off events such as Barbie Land and Willy Wonka pop-ups.
Oh, God.
And 90s theme parties.
They didn't have anything to do with that other Willy Wonka.
I don't think so. That was overseas.
Oh.
With the bar's weekly dildo races, however, it might have an unlikely long-standing tradition on its hands. Yes, you read that correctly. Johnson's doing great. Every Thursday, the whip...
He's like, dude, you fucked up the dildo story.
Yeah, that was so easy.
I write how I talk.
It writes itself, and you wrote it shitty.
You put it in the wrong hole, Johnson. Every Thursday, the whip invites customers to race dildos, vibrators, threesome sex. To be more specific, contestants choose from the bar's in-house selection of dildos, which come in a wide variety of vibrant prints, ranging from roses to aliens. And they pick the intensity setting they think will be most effective. They then place the device on top of a sloping track and let it buzz and jerk all the way down. The first dildo to cross the finish line wins, and its operator makes it to the next round. The champion of the evening takes home a cash prize, which is $100 when we win on Thursday.
Wait till you get to the weekend.
Yeah.
That's where the real dough comes in.
Really up it. And don't worry, these vibrators were purchased just for this event and have never been used for their original intended purpose.
Aw.
They live in a bar. You guys ever been to a bar or known people that worked at a bar? You think those dildos go in a safe? No. These only come out on Thursdays.
I'll be taking this baby home.
Those dildos have been putting all sorts of cheese. Nah, your food. Like they're rubbing that dildo on your fucking hamburger. Because that's what happens in bars. There's no way. Off limits till Thursday, staff. Don't touch the dildos.
Don't touch this dildo. I know you're going to want to.
Just leave the rabbit alone.
You're going to want to jam this in your orifice.
You're going to want to put this in your friend's pocket.
After 10 p.m., all bets are off.
Yeah, right.
That's why no kids are allowed after 9.
General manager and host for the evening, Ryan Chris, did promise free drinks to anyone who brought their own vibrator.
Bring your own BYOV.
Nobody took him up on that. Oh, good article.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's fun. If you haven't never heard about vibrator races, they do exist. What's your favorite bar thing? There's a spot in Coeur d'Alene. I'm not sure if I should, because I don't really like the place. Whatever. What's it called? Now I'm forgetting anyway. Great. But they have it's like during the day. I forget what day they do it. It's like Friday or Saturday. But every other time, it looks like a chandelier. It's like a big metal, and it's pretty, and you don't know what it is. And then on Friday or Saturday night, hydraulics drop it down from the ceiling, and they race turtles.
Yes.
And they have the turtle tank off to the side, and they have names for all of them.
Donatello for
And
the
they
win.
and they hand out paper, and then you write who you think's going to win. And then if you win, you get to, it's like whatever, $3 off a drink, $1 drink, whatever you want. If your piece of paper has the right winning turtle on it. And they have like 3 rounds. And then it goes back into the ceiling and you don't see it until next Friday.
One race?
That's awesome.
Well, no, they do a couple races, couple rounds. And then it just goes back into the ceiling. And then you had no idea on the top of that piece of metal they're racing turtles on the weekends.
That's in the Coeur d'Alene?
Mm-hmm.
That's clever.
Crafted.
Very clever.
Oh, it's a Crafted?
Crafted's the name of it, yeah. If you look up, you'll see it. And they drop it down and race turtles.
I used to make commercials for them when they first started.
Crafted in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah, they used to have live music that we promoted too.
Oh, out on the little patio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spin.
You guys have anything like that in your brains?
I like the giant beer pong. That should be an event that people do professionally.
Like soccer into the trash can or whatever?
People get so into it, and it feels like a sport after the full day of a tournament. You're like, okay, these are good athletes here. Drunk, but good.
As soon as that guy pulls his pants up, he has a chance for the championship.
We'll take a picture with the trophy when he gets his pants
See the
up.
guy over there pissing in the trash can? That's our clear favorite.
Yeah.
3-time champion.
I remember the first time I saw a bar do the shot ski. I thought that was pretty cool.
Shot ski, that's a good one. Giant Jenga, classic. Is fun. Human foosball. You guys seen that one?
At a bar?
I don't think so.
Yeah, and they have poles, and then you put your arms through the little things, and you can't move. and then everyone shifts back and forth on their pole and kicks a soccer ball into the
Never
goal.
seen that.
Yeah, I think I have seen that
Yeah.
online.
I haven't
That's
really
out
been
there.
to bars in a long time.
This,
So I don't-
yeah, these all old tricks.
I used to just go to bar to drink.
not play human.
Just to
You
sit and-
didn't meet the love of your life playing human foosball?
No.
Get out of the way, you fucking bitch!
You big dumb bitch!
She's cheating! Drop the ball! Put the ball in the hole! God! She's wearing stilettos! It fucking hurts!
This is why I don't go out anymore.
Quit kicking my shins! You guys said we'd have fun tonight! Go, Brian, come on! You just got to get out there. Fuck out here!
I'm out here. Look what it got me.
Strapped to a pole! Getting kicked in the shins with fucking stilettos! I hate soccer anyway! God, this guy sucks.
Okay, no one's calling him next time.
Yeah, he's not coming out to fun bar night. Okay, well, that's that then. Let's move off and hear from some of the listeners. Okay. Zach, if I talk to myself.
All right, let's hear what you guys think.
Really? You want to talk to me? Wow, that's cool.
What's going on over there, Brian?
I think I'm getting sick.
No, you're not.
I feel sick.
You're getting fucking sick.
I feel sick.
You want to read the first one?
Sure. Hey, stepdaddies. I haven't heard that one in a while. This is your forgetful Spokane stepkid, Alex here.
Hey, Alex.
I'm catching up on the episodes and behind because I'm a shitty, forgetful stepkid.
That's okay. They all are.
I was listening to episode Tetris Door Handle, Fake Priest, Shit Factory, and I wanted to tell my story of forgetting all the fucking food when I went camping when I was 18. Back when my now wife and I started dating when we were 18. And we're in our 30s now. And we went on a 3-day camping trip.
Oh boy!
We got up to take. We went up to the. Got up to. Jesus
Christ!
Killing it.
I thought I was going to say got up to take a leak. We got up to the lake and set up camp, and after a while, decided to make lunch. I opened up the ice chest to grab stuff to make sandwiches and realized that all we had was some drinks and turkey deli meat in there. I forgot to grab the bag out of my fridge and had everything else in it. I proceeded to check what food we did have. God, such a guy thing when you go camping.
Absolutely. Did you get the food? Of course I got the food. What do I look like a baby?
It's like chips.
Chips and a monster? Mm-hmm. We'll make it.
In the end, all I remembered to bring was the deli meat. Honey buns, red vines, bread, and drinks. So for 2 days, we ate plain turkey sandwiches, no condiments or cheese, honey buns, and red vines.
Sounds like a sweet honeymoon.
It wasn't all that bad. Being young and horny on our first day, we did the hanky-panky 23 times.
Just a tent full of cum.
Oh, my God. And
Sore
16
cock.
times the next day, the second day. We would have been up there a third day, but a huge thunderstorm rolled in. My parents came up to pick us up because their parents were panicking because of the storm, and I didn't have a car or
Your
food.
dick stopped working.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Gosh,
Not
man.
only did we not have
parents came up to save it because our tent we were drowning in cum.
drowning in cum, yep,
And I didn't pack the snorkel.
it hardened. So not only did we have not have very much food, but by the time we left, my bowls were literally empty, and I couldn't even make any baby gravy.
That would have been good on the sandwiches.
Yeah, it would have. That's your condiment.
Hey-o.
We've been married for 12 years now, and she still gives me shit for it.
Oh,
That's fantastic.
That is cute. Nothing like fucking forgetting a big time item on a camping trip.
Who fucks that many times?
That's insane.
It's a lot of
I
sex.
remember being young, but holy shit.
Congratulations on that.
Young dumb.
Not full of cum.
Our second email coming in from our livid son, Sean, who writes, "Hello, fathers." Hello. Your absolutely livid son, Sean, here. I'd like to inform you that the thing you call our uncle misspelled my name on my challenge card.
Oh, damn it.
I can't even remember how to spell my name. He can't even remember how to spell my name. He's your uncle.
I'm sorry.
He's there for fun times, not name spelling. I thought it was your favorite Uncle Zach. I'm so disappointed. JK, my so-called real parents had to different. That's what it says.
Yeah, parents had two different.
Give me shit on spelling. Come on now.
Probably had to spell it different. It's not a big deal. Just a couple words missing.
Oh, yeah.
Sean.
That is my
You
worst
can't
fear.
leave words out.
With all this shit, putting people's names on stuff.
Yeah.
My eyes, sometimes I'm just reading the computer for the 12th hour in a row, and it's like, I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me know. Send us an email, and I'll send you. I can't put a new card. it together, but I'll send you another metal card.
A sticker with it spelled correctly?
I'll do something. I'll give you something. God damn, I'm sorry.
I thought it was funny because it's right on the jumbo card.
Nice. Oh, I got it right somewhere else? That's even better. I look even stupider.
No, I think you messed it up on the jumbo card.
Oh.
Love you all. No hard feelings. Just want to capitalize on a situation that has plagued me throughout my life. Like the license plate keychains at gift shops and the Coke bottle names. Your fucked up son, Sean, which is Shaunn.
Yeah, that's pretty
if you just forgot an N, Sean, put another N on there.
I thought for sure I put 2 N's on Sean. I don't know. Sorry. Sorry, brother.
That does suck. I remember, like, you go to look for those little fucking license plates, and there was like a Brian with an I, but not with a Y or something. So, but this is even like, it's even crazier spelling. So, yeah, he probably never got anything.
Never.
Nope. And then he had a chance, and I fucked it up.
Yep.
All right, well, we're going to keep going. We got bonus shit coming your way. Support us on Patreon. You can pick the $5, $10, $15 tier. Patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. Go check out Scatcast.
Yay.
Everything Uncle Zach's doing over there. Scatcast.com. That's scat with a K.
Lots of cards, and coffee.
Yeah, cards and coffee.
Yeah.
We got the socials, Instagram and Facebook. YouTube version, just search for the show, the name title. And then something you want to send in, heyguys@CanYouDon'TPodcast.com. Rate and review us where you listen. And thanks to the babysitters that moderate the Can You Don't Playground on Facebook. I have a joke. You ready for
Let's
it,
hear
sick
it.
boy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Zach.
Good God. Wrap it up already, huh?
Stop me if you've heard this one. I heard working at the calendar factory is by far the hardest job. They never let you take a day off.
Oh!
Yeah! You get it?
Slow clap.
Because it's a calendar?
Yeah.
All right.
You can't do it or else it throws everything off.
Yep. I mean, if you add a day every 4 years, you get it.
Yeah.
It's a leap year joke.
I met when I was, the other night, I was coaching baseball in this kid. My son is 6 and he plays on our 10U baseball team because he's a stud. And the kid was like, how old? The little kid at third base was like, how old is that kid? I was like, oh, he's 6. That's my son. That's why I'm letting him play. And he goes, oh, we have a 2-year-old on our team. And I was like, what? And I was like, he was born on a leap day, wasn't he? He goes, yep.
Really?
So he's technically like 2, but
you caught that joke in real time?
Yeah.
That's funny.
He, I think he's supposed to be 8 or whatever, but yeah. So however, because I'd always wondered, it's a thought I've had, but I've never met anybody that actually is that.
My dad's closed. My dad's the 28th. So just short.
Yeah.
Of having that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's dead.
Yep.
All right, bonus stuff?
Yeah.
All right, send us off, honey.
All right.
Do it.
Bye.